This podcast contains mature language. Listener discretion is advised.
Previously on the Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Our heroes, Val, Angus, and Meilin, launched their attack on Cragmaw Castle. Defeating the goblins within, they discovered that Val's brother, Brenton, had been kept there. Pressing on, they confronted the leader of the Cragmaw, slaying the bugbear and rescuing their ally, Gundren Rockseeker. After fortifying their position and resting for the night, they tended to the comatose Gundren and prepared to return to Phandelver. Before they could escape, they found another bugbear waiting for them some distance from the castle. Laying its leader's body before it, they decided to negotiate a truce. Chapter 23, Uninvited Guests.
Well, Targor, my name is Val. I just wanted to let you know that
I'm looking for my brother.
Actually, I was going to ask, do you know anything?
The rest of him?
I'm looking for a gold dragonborn that was taken by this creature here. Do you know anything about that?
I think he's 5/8 as well.
Sorry, thanks for a minute.
What's your business with him?
He's my brother. And a super serious face, like looking at straight.
Tartar just kind of cocks his head, looks at you. He's like,
Not every brother has to be a blood related.
In comment as I'm walking back to my island, I'm like, that's what I said.
make another persuasion check.
Oh, I thought you meant him.
While he's doing that, when I reach my island, I fill him in on everything that has happened.
Okay.
And I'm just like, well, that's good news amongst all of what we've gone through against them.
Yeah, I agree.
I do ask him, though, how trustworthy.
I believe that he would be, for lack of better terms, a man of his word.
Have you heard of any bugbears similar to him?
I've never personally met one.
Like that?
One that wasn't trying to either eat me or destroy me. No.
Yeah. That's why I asked, because mine is the same. And also, from what you told me relaying the message, it seems like he also can benefit greatly from taking this new
Everybody really benefits from
power.
peace.
Yeah. Okay, well.
So
Good
Val,
news.
the bugbear looks at you and says,
I saw a gold dragonborn here. Grohl had him for the spider. I haven't seen him in some time.
Was he alive?
When I last saw, yes.
Do you mind telling me how long ago that was?
A few days.
Thank you.
Now leave.
We will.
Do not come back.
We have an injured person, so it's going to take us a bit traveling, so we apologize ahead of time.
Get him out. Now. And leave in a way that I can see.
You're showing weakness.
I can say that I don't know how many other bugbears that might be in the area. And I just nod and keep moving.
he just kind of stands back, just keeping an eye out.
Okay, I get back, immediately tell them, it's like, grab Gundren as safely as possible. We need to move out the front door right now. So I come back, it's like, DM question.
Mm-hmm.
When we back away, there's only one path, basically. We have to pass him again, right?
There's no real path. These paths that you saw lead around to the front where you're at, but there's no traversed path to this castle. You guys did travel overland to
Question.
get there.
Based on us getting there, and we have a map if we need to refer to it, but which exit leads closest towards Phandelver? Because I don't remember which north, south, east.
I mean, they all go
Compass
like
over here. So south would be down over here by where Gunner's
Okay,
at.
so this
Yeah,
would be
that's
the
the
best
south side.
entrance and exit. Okay.
um
So let's go back and grab him and come down this way. I
Yeah,
did
south,
check that.
yeah.
I'm letting you guys know. I checked over here. There was nothing but an entrance in the woods.
okay.
So,
So let's go ahead. Let's get Gundren and let's get out of here.
okay.
By the way, we need to move it. Renton was alive a few days ago here. Most likely it's gonna be in Vega cave after.
Wow.
And let me look at your map again real quick.
And I even take like Gundren ones out of the backpack that he's following.
Like, so we have to go to the south and east anyway, according to this map, right?
Yeah.
Then we just drop him off at the healer, and then we just
Damn, he's a dwarf.
just book it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the idea. Let's see if we can get some
Would I be
horses
able
too,
to,
maybe at Phandelver.
Kind of piggyback him and carry him back. Or
I don't
at
care.
least to
I just
here.
want to get there.
You
No, that's
can.
a really good
He's
idea.
incredibly heavy.
Okay.
It's within. What's your strength score?
13.
Okay.
What was the question?
So I was gonna just carry
back.
Gundren over to here, because we're gonna go down this way. Plus there's stairs.
You would not be able to travel quickly
Right.
carrying him. It would be pretty exhausting.
So
to
he's
do
still
so.
on his we still have his.
We haven't
You guys
haven't
have
built
to build
it.
one.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
talked about constructing one.
I thought we did. Okay.
You have not constructed a gurney to carry him yet.
How about we just get the materials, get out of here, and then we build it out there?
Well, here's my thought too.
I
The
mean,
bed
yeah,
in
there's
here,
something to that.
The beds that are here.
I don't know.
Are there any frame construction to them?
Those are
We
just
can get
pallets.
a bunch of curtains.
That was kind of a makeshift bed over there.
So
Okay, and those are what you said?
Those are just straw pallets.
I'll take that one
Pallets,
over there.
okay.
All right, so we have an idea. We're gonna go through and grab all the curtains,
Okay.
and
That's a lot of
we're gonna
curtains.
but we're gonna take them with us, so we can use that for a gurney for Gundren, and then if the water demons from the sky attack again, we can put that over our heads so they can't try to drown me while I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I just say like,
I-
look at him, like,
Can I?
Like a shelter kind
That
of thing.
makes. I agree.
I don't want to wake up in a
100%.
pool of
demons.
I'm
water
gonna-
demon stuff.
Pass on the curtain for my personal self, but I do agree with the getting one for Gundren. We'll wrap him up in it.
Whatever.
I mean, if you want,
I don't need a water demon curtain.
when it
but-
gets in your ears,
I
it
actually-
starts affecting your brain.
Correct.
I chuckle. Okay, and then I just let's go ahead and let's start
Fantastic.
gathering all those
So the
things.
speed through. So you guys are going to construct, from what you originally said, the bed over here. We're going to kind of cannibalize it
Just the currents.
turn it into a gurney, or are you just going to make like a carry hammock?
Well, I think essentially what we do is the kind of like the carry hammock.
Mm-hmm.
But I brought that pallet over here so he could sleep.
Oh, okay.
So it's already there, so we don't have to. Or I mean, there's also 4 of them right there.
So my thought is
That's
for
right.
this, because the curtain idea is a very good idea. I think if we had just a plank of wood, either from one of the benches or something, just a long plank, wrap him in it, and then the knot at the top we can drag with the
I was thinking of doing that with the straw pallet.
Okay.
so it'd be a little
if
bit
it's sturdy
cushioned,
enough, then
yeah.
yes, for sure.
Guys, we're wasting time. Let's
We
go.
have time. Even
Okay.
give us a time.
Who's putting this together?
Me and Angus will do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
like
will
this.
need
I fight it.
one of you to know how to put this together. This will be an intelligence check. One, but you both
I have
can roll
intelligence.
I don't.
Can I
from
supervise?
time to time. One of you can do this with advantage from the other helping, or you both can roll individually.
Well, I'll help you, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
Part of that was in character. The I help you part.
So you can roll with it.
Roll with
In
it.
character, I'll help you. Out of character, with advantage.
With advantage.
Sneaky.
Out of character, you have plus to something, I don't. Plus to anything.
As I'm crossing my arms and just looking at them.
He's like, roll what? We're playing dice? We gambling?
I'm not thinking about gambling right now.
So do you want straight intelligence or?
Yep, this would be intelligence to know how to put this together.
Good thing you have advantage.
Yay. It was one better.
That's a 10.
A 10.
Big
a 10
sensor
is
bar right here.
sufficient.
My first roll was a 4.
For somebody trained in the healing arts, a 10 is sufficient to put together kind of a sled to be able to cart him out of here.
Thank God.
Yeah, and they would be strong enough to carry a dwarf because you were a dwarf and you know how strong they have to be.
Yeah.
That sounded incredibly racist.
You don't carry your own kind?
You know how you are. That's what he said.
We all don't weigh the same, damn it.
And they're about the same too.
Okay, so you secure Gundren to the sled.
Angus is like, I'm pretty lean for a dwarf.
And which one of you is dragging this?
I think I had the highest strength, so I think it'd be
Me and Angus.
everybody's best.
So Angus having me like right here. And
I'm like, I can have a clasp on my cloak too, and I tie it around my neck.
So, the way that it's constructed, the two of you can both carry one end, or, given the 10, you can, one of the easy ways to do it is to pull it like a sled.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so-
we're on the same page.
so
It's
do
not
a sled.
pulling it like a sled.
Okay, so you've got this.
So
going.
only about 75% of the weight is actually being carried because it's being...
My strength is a 20.
Okay,
So.
yeah, that's sufficient.
Yeah.
It doesn't slow you down too much, but you know it. You wouldn't be able to move at a fast pace, given this. But it's not enough that you're restricted to a slow travel pace.
Okay.
Did you say you made a cloak out of the curtain?
No, I was making fun of because the clasp that he got.
Oh, right.
I'm like, I could just tie it around like a clasp on my cloak.
It's magic too, it gives you plus 3 to your ego.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So
you
we'll
guys-
drag him to here, I guess. I mean,
Okay, so you guys start heading out the south entrance of the castle.
Yep, we use.
Okay.
I'm just in front, not carrying, obviously. There's that. I'm just going to be out watching.
Okay.
Since I'm not carrying Conjuring, so I want to be alert, be aware. Do I see anything this way? I know we have to go look at Captain Hulk over here, but
From right there at the bottom of the steps, you don't see the front.
not him, not
Oh.
yet. But I'm saying out.
Okay. And do you guys follow him closely, or what are you two doing?
I'm walking slowly.
Yeah, I want to get right here and see what he sees, or hear what he sees, before I start trying to bring this guy down the flight stairs.
Okay. Alright, so as you come around, you see the bugbear still standing there a ways off, looking at the front, and you see his head kind of tilt in your direction.
Okay. I wave. As like we're leaving.
That's
Not like trying to be
what I was
funny,
gonna
but
do
like,
too.
but I'm like,
You guys. Are we-
because again, he's relayed everything that was back to me, and so I'm kind of just like,
The bugbear does not move.
okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do too on our way
Yeah.
out. Like, we're
Yeah,
done.
like we're see you later. You can have this. Like,
So-
I don't need it. Bye.
You don't have any curtains either.
So looking at Gundren's map,
Locks on the door.
Mm-hmm.
it's better than Tilder's map, correct? It's more
Gundren's
detail?
is more detailed, yes.
So we would know like the path that we would have to take to go as best as possible straight and the best path possible to Phandelver.
Yeah, there does not appear to be any landmarks on either map in a straight line from your current location to Phandelver. It's just woods.
Then on our way.
Let's do it.
Okay, so as you guys head out, you get to the tree line, and you look back and you see the bugbear does this with his hand, and you see a couple dozen goblins behind him
We kept taking it.
move up just to his position, and he puts his hand down, and he and the goblins are just standing there watching you leave.
Okay, let's move it.
Okay, who is leading this merry band?
I am.
Okay, go ahead. You give me a survival check to navigate.
While he does that, can I activate the Econite as if it's coming out of the door?
How far away can you manifest it? Because
It's
you
like
guys are
30
now
feet.
60 feet away.
Oh, okay, then no.
Okay.
13.
13? Okay.
Imagine doing that like 5 or 6 times. Just constantly have them come out.
Alright, so you're
You know, like,
reasonably
yeah,
sure
pick
you're
anybody
leading
out.
them based on the map in the direction of Phandelver.
Okay.
I take an hour has passed, correct?
Yes, a few hours pass traveling through the woods here, being led by Meilin.
Well,
Yes,
the reason that I asked was for my my weapon, for magical weapon.
yes, that how long does that last? An hour?
1 hour, yeah.
Yeah, that has dropped off. You guys pass through more hinterland woods, much the same as you encountered traveling here. The ground, slowly but surely, the elevation is beginning to drop, returning back to more hilly terrain. The temperature's starting to get just a little bit warmer, and by the end of the day, you guys come across a few groves in the trees that would suffice potentially as suitable campsites should you decide to rest for the evening.
Question. The terrain that we've been traveling down, is it kind of similar, the same road pretty much that we to get there?
Now we're cutting through woods.
It's been all overland. There's been no roads, no paths.
Okay.
Is anybody following us?
Make a perception check to see if anyone had been following you.
8.
You saw nobody, you heard nothing. Every once in a while you would hear something dart fast through the trees, and you would turn and you would see a deer.
The tree looks a lot like the last tree we saw.
Oh man, they're very similar. I think they're related. The groves that are up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything inside? Because again, if we are gonna make a camp, I want to kind of investigate the area just to see what's around it.
Okay, go ahead. It's up to you to either scout or to survey it. That would be either a perception check or a survival check for you.
While he does that, can I give some water to Gundren? Like,
Okay. Yeah, over the course of the journey, you've been
Natural
feeding
20.
sips of water to him. Okay, but the total is
22.
22 for wit skill.
The same.
Ah, so they don't matter. Okay.
That
It
doesn't matter.
appears to be a natural grove that you find that doesn't seem to be like a warren for any animals. You don't see any tracks in the dirt.
Okay.
And just maybe at one point in time it might have been a culvert where rainwater would have collected over time, but that's long since passed.
Now you said groves. Are there any fruit trees or anything around that I can see?
None that you've seen is primarily a pine forest here.
Okay.
best spot in the grove so we can rest.
Okay.
What does the tree line look like? Is it big, large trees spaced out with area in between? Is it row upon row? Is it bush?
It's not rows like they've been planted.
Okay. Is it heavy bush?
It's there's a little bit of underbrush here. The ground cover's pretty sparse. Some of the trees are old, some are new. It seems to be a healthy forest going through a growth cycle.
Okay. Thinking if we make a camp, I want to kind of set some type of alarm system. So if we can find a cluster of trees, I want to kind of use my rope.
Do we have wire?
We have rope.
It depends on what you guys have in your inventories.
Pack.
What do you have?
We have rope in the pack.
I know at least one of you has rope,
50
having
feet.
mentioned it before, 50 feet of
we've
it.
used the 50 feet of rope before. So I was thinking maybe taking some little. I know we have cups and we have some of eating utensils and stuff, but just
Well, I have all those the gears and
metal.
stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
From the
So anything we
log.
can put just two next to each other between each tree, so that if anybody moves near them, they would cling against each other.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
To do that with a rope, though.
It's kind of thick and visible.
Well, it's more of like at ankle height.
All right,
At
so
night, they won't be able to see it.
what time of the day is it?
It is now just after sunset.
Just
So
after
it's
sunset?
getting
This is the
dark.
perfect time to set it up.
Right. It's
'Cause-
getting dark. We won't be able to. We'll have cover. They won't be looking for a freaking rope unless they do, but it's better than nothing.
So we'll do that.
I agree.
Then
So I give them all the bits and boblins. Like, here, knock yourself out.
Okay.
I kind of just feed the rope through everything I can. It's metallic cups, the gears, and bits of.
Okay, so you create kind of clanky series of
Yeah.
jangles on this strip of 50 feet of rope. Let's set up some terrain, actually. All right, so you guys set up your camp for the night. Who's taking watch in what order?
I'll go
And
first.
also, what have you done with Gundren?
He's standing next to me.
Is there like sticks or trunks or anything that we can position and then put like a carp right on top?
Yeah,
Like the
using
things that
the cloth to create kind of like a makeshift tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys can tent.
We grabbed quite a bit of that cloth because I remember the cloth was kind of almost floor to ceiling.
Yeah, they were about 10 feet tall, about 5 to 8
Could-
feet wide.
We could possibly make a hammock.
Yeah, you guys could string together kind of a
between, like,
hammock.
2 of the trees. And
Well,
he's already wrapped up in it.
Yeah, true. You guys could string that together.
That and then another one, tarp style on top.
I've spent a lot of nights in the woods. Not my choice.
I thought it was my choice, but okay.
No. So, a hammock is very comfortable, by the way.
Okay. So you've got him kind of the tree off to the side here,
Yeah.
kind of set. So let's remove him here.
Okay.
All right, and so again, watch order.
I'll take first.
Second.
I'm batting cleanup.
Okay. All right, so you guys bunk down for the night, and on first watch, go ahead and give me a perception check.
18.
Okay. As the last of the daylight finally fades here just after sunset, the quiet of the woods sets in. You start hearing the crickets, the occasional owl hoot. The wind is still blowing pretty strongly through the trees. Every once in a while, you hear the snap of a tree branch. Keep an eye out and an ear cocked. And every once in a while through the campfire light, you see what looks like a deer foraging. And as soon as you take notice, it takes notice of you and just takes off running. But nothing untoward happens, nothing unseemly. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Cool. I go over to Val and just kind of gently wake him up. Let him know things go around and I didn't hear or see anything.
All right. And as we're switching, I ask him, and the ropes are all tied around the camp.
Yep, everything's up and ready to go. I didn't hear any cling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
And you have the rope just around you guys in a tight circle?
Just a tight circle around the immediate area we're at, pretty much. I mean, it's not on top of us, but as much of the 50 foot as I could get.
Okay.
So I pretty much used all 50 feet.
And
around.
we had 2 ropes, so.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
it's-
so you guys
it's
have a
still
100 foot parameter
Yeah,
kind of stretched out.
exactly. So it's not like if they're already on us, they're already on us. But it gives us enough
They're here.
warning. Yeah, cling, cling, cling.
Yeah.
They're right next to us.
Yeah, they show up and they're like, yeah, I'm at your door.
Yeah, here I am.
It's the doorbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, what's going on? I don't know. Let me check my ring.
Yeah.
Not affiliated.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not affiliated in the
But
slightest.
if they want to.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right.
he's like,
So- Go ahead and your second watch.
yep. I bring up the Iconite
Okay.
and I put it opposite side. Like if I'm gonna be close to Gundren, it's gonna be like on the other side.
Okay. So you got Gundren here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're yourself next to Gundren. And you got the Echo Knight placed out opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. 16.
16. Couple minutes pass before you start hearing the very soft snoring of Meilin. Kind of pace a little bit, taking in the surroundings, getting used to the ambient sounds. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
18.
18. You feel this
Fucking ain't right.
subtle, almost tingling in your mind as if something's not quite right. But you look around, you don't see anything.
Do I know it's not normal? Like it's not like, oh man, I think I feel something. But
It was, you got not lightheaded, but a little bit of disorientation for a moment, almost as if a flash of dizziness.
Have I experienced this before?
Never.
Oh, all your temporary hit points and everything are gone.
Oh, thanks. Let me delete that right now.
Well, it's been 8 hours, so.
All right, so go ahead and I'll try to have the Econite like suddenly like get an attention and start like looking around,
Okay. You see it kind of drop into a ready stance.
and then I move closer to in between them, and I just simply like tap Meilin because he just went to sleep not too long ago, right?
Yeah, he just, well, about 30 minutes ago, he started sleeping.
So I'm gonna tap him like, like
Yes.
you know, might be a false alarm, but I feel something off around.
Okay. Did you hear anything? Did you see anything?
I felt something.
Okay. Alright, so I kind of just stand up slowly,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of keeping an eye on. Do I see, hear, feel anything? The way he was
You don't
talking
feel
about?
anything unusual, not like what he was describing.
Okay. Because I was just trying to get into what he was feeling or seeing. If he saw something, I want to see it. If he feels it, I want to try to see
You can
if
go
it's
ahead and
there.
make me a perception check here.
Okay. Let's go with a 21.
21. You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Nothing's changed from 30 minutes to 45 minutes ago when you last kind of took a perimeter check.
I'm gonna turn on a torch. Turn it on.
Okay. So you spark up a torch, looking around in the trees,
Yeah. I'm
everywhere.
like,
Anything?
Nothing.
So I'll wait like 15 minutes with him, 20 minutes with him, and if I don't hear anything again, see anything, yeah, I'm gonna head back to sleep. Let me know if you hear anything.
okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the Econite like relax a little bit, and I'm gonna put the torch right next to him, and then I'm gonna go to the other corner next to Gundren again.
Okay. All right.
So I'm back to sleep.
Yep, so another 15-20 minutes pass. Meilin once again is asleep. You spend another hour, no, 2 hours. Nothing.
Okay. All right. So, is it time, or
It's roughly time for your watch to end.
so go ahead and go towards Angus to like wake him up.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get up and start stretching it out.
Alright, a little pop the neck. Rise and shine for your watch. Val bunks down. A little bit of time passes. You hear him softly snoring. Anything you want to do on your watch?
I'm gonna go double check on Gundren.
Okay.
Make sure his breathing hasn't become more erratic.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
That is a 20.
20. He is a bit better. His condition, thankfully, is not only not worsening, but he does seem to be recuperating. The bruises are starting to fade from a deep purple to a lighter purple. Some spots are becoming that kind of grotesque off yellow faded bruise. He is still out, but doesn't seem to be breathing hard anymore.
Yeah, I'll just sit over where the torch is.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
24.
24.
I wish we were attacking.
Right.
With all these rolls.
That's my initiative, I mean.
You hear off in the distance kind of soft hooting of owls. And after a while the hooting stops and you hear this snap sound. And then you, closer now, hear this kind of tearing sound and a soft hooting. And you surmise the owl is no longer hungry.
That was intense. Alright.
Go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ouch. 16.
16.
It's like,
You feel this calm settle in over you. And as you're sitting there, just kind of a little more zen than usual, walking softly out of the woods is, first thing you see is the white hair of a male figure, long white hair, and then as he gets closer, you see this black, deep purplish skin, wearing long robes, carrying a staff, and he looks very, very friendly.
Oh, I bet he does.
And you are very much inclined to invite him to sit.
Do I hear this? Or do we
Yeah,
wake
you're-
up?
You guys are
Yeah,
fast
you're passed
asleep.
out. I'm like, greetings, traveler. Come sit by our... I point the torch, I'm like, fire.
He looks over all of the three of you. You see him look over at Gundren. And as you look at him, you see his robes are deep blue and black. And he has a long traveler's cloak that as he pulls it to the side, you can see it almost sparkles as if it has a starry pattern woven into the fabric itself. And yet the most striking part of his attire is this black iron staff that he's using as a walking staff that has a obsidian spider icon on the top of it. And he says, "Thank you. I think I will join you. No reason to wake anybody up. We don't want to bother anyone. They seem to need their rest."
I casually look back, I'm like, yeah, they're pretty tired. We've been walking a lot.
Okay, Eddie. He takes the staff, and as in
I'm
one,
I'm
I
charmed
know.
for some shit.
You're doing
I have
awesome.
to play it out.
he,
Fantastic.
in one just sinuous motion, crosses his legs and softly sits, resting the staff across his legs, sitting cross-legged style, sit across the torch from you, looking you up and down. He says, "So, who might you be? You have crossed my path a number of times."
Well, my name is Angus Blackhammer.
Angus.
And that guy over there, that's Val. And the other dude over there in the yellow. Sorry, I blacked out.
Meilin.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you.
And that's Meilin. And the snoring hammock thing over there, that's Gundren.
Yes, I'm acquainted with Gundren.
If I've crossed your path, how come you haven't come out and said hi before?
Well, the sun and I don't agree with each other. I tend to travel at night.
I can appreciate that. I have a fear of water from the sky.
I'm so
He just kind of furrows his brow when he looks at you when you say that. Little quixotic look at you.
Man, this conversation sounds pretty loud to me.
I'm sleeping so hard.
He says, "So why are you here exactly?"
Exactly. I'm here to create and preserve life.
In the woods here.
Oh, I'm escorting my friends to a town called Phandelver. Want to join?
In time. Your friend there, Gundren, he was looking for something. I believe he found it.
Was it a black eye? Because he has two of them.
Well, unfortunately, some people have an uneven temperament that needs to be evened out from occasions. But I believe he carried a map. This is true.
Yes, he actually had a map that was on his person when we found him. Or the bugbear had it. It's one of the two. It's a little shady right now.
Do you have it on you?
In all honesty, I do not. I don't know where it's at.
Well, that's a shame. But sometimes we have to do things the hard way.
Don't I know it?
Oh, you will. And with that, he just winks out.
Bye.
And you hear the sound of a tree falling over in the distance.
Like as in the distance, or as in Gundren just went night-night? Again.
No, this sounded about 100 or so feet from where you're sitting right now.
Is the happy feeling gone?
The happy feeling's still there, but you don't feel the happy feeling towards whatever made that sound.
So I'm going to walk back over to Meilin and Deval. Like, guys,
Huh? What?
I'm having the weirdest night, but something's coming. I just heard it sounded like a tree falling down.
You hear, in that moment, the sound of another tree falling over.
I'm like, guys, it sounded just like that.
What area? What direction is it coming from? Now that I'm awake.
Just like that.
It sounded about 100 feet away. You're in your moment of waking up. You're not entirely sure what direction it came from.
Okay.
Alright, since I'm wide awake and still on happy pills, which direction?
Using the map, it came from that direction.
Okay.
I need
It came from
initiative
that direction.
from all three of you.
Yeah, you roll really well right now.
Yeah, that stuff's passed.
Me too.
Okay, I need the results of your initiative, please.
I think I go first.
Starting with Meilin, what did you get?
I think I go first. I rolled a first.
Okay,
Which first, first position.
A 1.
What's the total number though?
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
I go first, right?
All right, Val, what did we get?
8.
And Angus.
I think it's just initiative.
4.
Okay.
Mine's a natural 4. Not modified.
Angus and Meilin, you guys will decide amongst yourselves which of you react first.
Well, since he's all natural, then he can go first.
Yeah, I mean, he can run anyway.
Yeah, we'll rock, paper, scissors for it.
Yeah.
However, what the two of you see coming in from the far side, in between the two trees, is two massive hulking figures
What the?
that appear.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
me.
What
no.
the hell?
What asshole painted those?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm proud.
And one of them goes first.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I bet they do.
What are they?
This one comes
Oh, my God. He's
marching right up to you. You see this massive figure of an ogre with this huge great club in his hands. It just snarls at you,
Great.
holding the great club and just kind of thumping it in his hand, just looking ready for a fight. And it just... And that's it for him. Val, what do we do?
Val will actually activate Manifest's Echo.
Okay.
So, and I'm actually gonna have it appear.
I can help you.
Like, he has full view of this, right?
You can faintly see the far one.
What I'm trying to say,
No, it's
like,
he
do I
can see
think that
this
he can
guy.
see his
Yes.
body
Yeah.
right here, right?
From this perspective, you can, yeah.
Yeah, you could manifest behind the closest one to you.
Yeah, I want to make it seem like as if it appeared like it was right beside him all the time. He just steps like back out, like there was somebody there. See if
Okay.
it'll confuse this ogre right here. Like, why is he
Okay.
so close to this?
So here.
Yeah.
Yep. And then right through it, immediately like attempt to attack.
Okay. As that form appears, the ogre turns, almost quick as a snake, ready for a fight. Make your attack at disadvantage as that ogre took the dodge action on its turn.
Whoa. Okay.
What the heck?
So disadvantage. So that'll be 16.
A 16 will still
He
hit.
saw your echo with his brown eye.
I know. I'm like, what?
Sorry. He turned around quick.
That is 7 damage through the echo.
Okay. Take a little bit of a slice out of its thigh. You see it grunt in pain and snarl at your echo.
Since it still has movement, per se, I'm actually gonna have it step back, like right here.
Okay. And as it does, it takes a swing at the echo. As an opportunity attack, that is a
This is-
24 to hit.
That'll be a yes, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So the echo winks out.
Wow. I don't move away.
How much? So that was 15 feet of movement from your echo.
Yeah, and then the echo. It actually
Oh, that's right. As a bonus action, you can move with it. Moves on its own, or
it moves on its own without using bonus action. Yep. Sorry, I apologize. You mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet any direction, no action required.
okay.
So basically,
Yep.
it was just manifest move and attack.
Okay.
So-
So you still have your movement.
Yes, which means that I'm actually gonna
Run back there, crack.
Nope. I'm gonna move
Go find the bugbear friend.
to right here.
Okay.
He's in the bugbear, buddy.
Alrighty. And
24
we are to Meilin and Angus. Which one of you is reacting here first?
Go ahead, Angie.
All right. Look at him. So happy feelings gone, right? I'm no
Well,
longer charmed.
you feel no happy feeling towards them.
That's for damn straight. I'm like, hi, my name is Guiding Bolt.
Again.
Yes. So that is a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yay!
That is, let me see, make a ranged spell attack, which I did. On a hit, which I did. Target takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has has advantage.
Okay.
That was 12, 15, 16.
16 points of damage. Very nice. The bolt launches out of your mace towards the massive ogre figure, striking it square in the chest. You see this radiant energy burn into it, and it roars in pain, and this slight twinkling kind of shimmers around its body.
I point my warhammer at him. I'm like, "Did you like that? Sneaking up on people in the middle of the night?
Are you moving?
Hell no."
Okay. All right, Meilin.
you like that?
He's like, Meilin, go. I'll stay here.
Go
I'm
kick
gonna
my sparkles.
run up and attack him.
Okay. So this first attack is using the advantage to cancel the current disadvantage that you would have on this attack. So it's just a straight roll.
Why would I have disadvantage? Just
Because he
curious?
took the dodge action on his turn. So until the start of his next
still.
turn,
Gotcha.
he is guarding himself from
Okay.
attack.
I'm just faster than he is. Alrighty then. Does an 11 5,000 11D hit?
Well, those were words. None of those were numbers.
11.
11. And 11 actually hits.
Oh my god.
He's so armored. Woohoo! Okay, cool. So then I hit him. So then I'm going to use my flurry blows. So I use the key point. And
Okay, well, let's see the damage of your main attack first.
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was part of that. Okay.
No.
Because
It's been a month.
yeah.
It's been a bit.
Well, it says after you take the attack action.
Yeah.
So at first you have
So you're still
attacking.
in the attack action right now.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. Striking it squarely with your bow staff, using a key point. So now you have 2 unarmed strikes. Let's see the first one. These are at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to try to attempt, if I do succeed,
Mhm.
with the flurry blows to knock it prone.
Okay.
That is... Oh, disadvantage you said, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Sweet. Alrighty. So,
Let's see the damage on that first.
and that's with the unarmed strike, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 8 more damage. And that's the one I'm flurry blowing to knock it prone.
That's 1d6.
1d6. Oh, sorry, 1d4. My bad. 1d4 plus 4.
Same results.
6 damage.
6 damage. All right. And it has to make, to avoid being knocked prone, it has to make what type of saving throw?
A dex.
Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. And that is a 4 minus 1.
Fantastic. It is prone.
So it is knocked prone.
Oh, it looked like he hit his head on that rock.
And looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
We look like we can math.
Question, did it like knock prone still in front of me or did it actually like fall backwards?
It's actually backwards.
Okay.
Now you would still
Do
have
I-
enough movement to get up on him.
Well, so second question, since
Mhm.
it knocked backwards and away from me, do I get an attack of opportunity since it's no longer in my fight?
No, because he didn't willingly move away from you.
I mean, he did not. Just kidding.
Quaint. Anyways.
So I'm going to then, as my last attack on this, rush up and try to smash him in the face while he's lying down.
Okay, so being prone, that would normally grant you advantage, but that cancels the disadvantage. So this is once again a straight roll.
Okay. Okay, does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you said
Run over and kick him square in the face.
5 damage.
5 damage.
The least amount I can do.
But it is
You
higher
pull
than
a nostril.
nothing.
Yeah, I just slightly punch him in the mouth. That's all I can do.
You get him square in the nose. You do see blood coming out of one of the nostrils as he looks furiously at you.
Does he get attack of opportunity if he's prone?
He has already used his attack of opportunity this round, so he does not have a reaction to spend.
It's like
I'm gonna
75.
because I've only moved 15 and I have 40,
Yes.
so I can go back to where I was, just for shites and giggles.
Boom!
Okay.
Boom!
All right.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gone. He's like, where did that guy go? Was he an octopus?
Oh my god.
Okay, this one comes charging up at Val,
Oh, thank God.
taking a swing at the closest target to it. Oh, your inside voice came out again.
Good side voice.
And that is a 22 to hit Val.
Well, it kind of, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
That is 16 points of damage as the Great Club just slams into you, taking the wind out.
He's looking, does that kill me like it did?
Like, oh god.
16?
16 points of
Did you
damage.
cast that plus 100 additional thing on us?
I haven't had a chance to. Well, I guess I did. But whatever, you guys are fine.
All right. So
They hit hard, apparently.
we are to the other one. He's going to
sleeping.
spend half his movement to stand up,
He's sleeping.
and he is going to come up on the monk.
I don't think so.
Brings the Great Club to bear, and that is a total of 17 to hit.
No.
Misses.
Yeah, but just one.
You feel the air move in front of your face as you just dodge out of the way of this. Basically, a tree came flying at
17
you.
plus 1 because of
Because of
the
that ring.
ring.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I buy the 1, buy the ring.
The ring's like,
The ring
no.
is like, no, you do not. This is not the hit you want today.
Val, it is your turn.
Is he still prone?
No.
No, he got
No,
back up.
he
He
got
used
up
half
and
his
he
movement
just
speed.
tried to hit Meilin with a tree trunk.
He tried to pound me into the ground and I moved.
Oh god. Can I just look at Angus and be like, leave country? And then manifest echo.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, it's your buddy.
Right here?
I'm looking for my brother, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then actually, I'll do it to this guy.
The guy that just smashed you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want.
He smashed. That was
And I'm gonna attack with him.
the DM terminology. The guy that
I'm gonna
smashed.
use my
Yeah,
sword.
hit good hard.
And that would be 21.
21 will hit.
Okay.
I want to hit the little guy.
So that will be 8 damage.
8 damage.
But
Very
I'm
nice.
also gonna do Unleash Incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
It says 3rd level, you can heighten your Echo's Fury. Whenever you take an attack action, you can make 1 additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Very nice. Let's see the second attack.
That's 21 again.
Let's see the damage.
That will be 12 damage.
Ooh, very, very nice.
Hell yeah.
Now, you can use this feature a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier. Already got that. A minimum of once you rank, and then says whenever you take an attack action. Now, how many times can I use that on the same turn?
It's once per turn.
Okay, just in case. And
That'd be crazy.
hey, I know, he's
Because it triggers when you take the attack action.
mhm.
You can only take the attack action once per turn.
So, out of curiosity, at level 5, when he has 2 attacks per
When he
round-
takes the attack action at level 5, he makes 2 attacks. He doesn't take 2 attack
gotcha,
actions.
Gotcha.
I stay right there in front. Like there's nothing I can do to be
All right,
honest.
you guys are squaring up. The Meilin and Angus show. Who's going first?
Alright. I will go ahead and cast a Searing Smite. And see, next time I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, during the spell's duration, I deal an extra 1d6 fire damage, and the target, is ignited.
Okay. So once again, the Warhammer glows white hot.
See, that is a 12.
A 12 will hit.
Yeah, thank
Love you, metal dice. Alright. So, it's 8. That is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
Alright, so now.
And he ignites.
Which one were
At
you
the start of
doing?
his turn, he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm assuming you spent 5 feet of movement to actually get in range.
Oh, yeah.
Let's fix that.
It's a good assumption.
Alright, so at the beginning of its turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it takes another 1d6 fire damage.
Awesome. So right now you have this massive ogre torch burning in front of you.
Can you guys see okay?
Can now.
All right, anything else you got?
No, I think I've done enough damage for
All
tonight.
right, Meilin.
All right, so I'm attacking him again.
Okay.
Fuck. 10.
Unfortunately, a 10 misses.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm going to use my secondary attack.
Okay, throwing an unarmed strike.
Yep.
All right.
Also 10. Same roll.
All right. The
Consistency.
the
Fury
flames that have suddenly erupted all over it, suddenly distracting, and you're just unable to land a blow on him.
Damn it, Angus.
All right.
It's gonna be on fire.
Yeah.
The massive ogre form in front of you, Val, brings the great club up once again to try to smash you. And that is a 19 to hit.
It does hit.
That connects. That is 17 points of damage as it just smashes right in, hits the shield. You think you have it until you are slammed in with your own shield by the force of the blow. It is just roaring angrily in your face.
Lucky you.
And now, for the burning one's turn, first thing up is a Constitution saving throw.
DC of 14.
Well, with a 5, that's a fail.
Alright, good. So he takes another 5 points of fire damage, and he's still on fire.
All right, and he's angrily burning. Going to take a swing at you, Angus.
Kind of deserve that.
And that is a 23 to hit.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, he gets me.
That is 18 points of damage as it slams its hewn tree trunk into you. And it is just on fire and roaring and angry. And we are to Val.
I thought.
No, yeah. Wait.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're right.
It's the ogre's turn.
Okay. All right. So, one more hit's gonna kill me, and what I'll do is I'm gonna attack with the echo.
Okay.
That would be 11.
11 hits.
That'll be 12 points of damage.
Very nice.
I use once more Unleash Incarnation.
Okay.
That will be 18.
Ooh, very good. Let's see the damage again.
That is 11 damage.
Okay, he is bleeding profusely, hurt and angry. What are you doing next?
I will actually move the echo away and start stepping away from him.
Okay, it is
But
just...
actually through here.
Okay. It is just fixated on you. It is not even noticing it running away.
Okay, then all I can say is I'd look at Angus and just be like, have a good day.
I did not start this fight.
No, I'm saying
He's like, goodbye.
I'm saying goodbye.
I'm going to take a nap in a second.
All right. Then it's to Meilin and Angus. Who's going first? These.
I'll take first this time. Alright, so back again and attacking it. It's still standing, right?
It is still standing. It's still on fire, roaring angrily at the two of you.
Okay. I'm going to attack for the not fire part so I can hit this time.
Okay.
Natural 20! There we go.
How's a crit?
That's a crit. Hell yeah. DM air high five. Hell yeah.
Pause. I want to participate too.
Oh,
So yeah. How about
he's a
D8?
player.
Yeah, DM is still a player.
D8. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
You already got it?
Yeah. Alrighty, 4 plus that's 8 damage.
Total of 8. All right.
Thank you, sir.
That was lackluster. Sorry, man.
It's alright.
He's like, but I hit it.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. And what else you doing?
Then I'm going to flurry of blows, attack it again.
Okay.
That hits for
Well, you asked first.
22.
Yeah, 22 connects.
Well, if I hit a 10 earlier, so just guessing.
You don't know. You don't know.
He has fluctuating AC. Alright, so...
I wouldn't be surprised with Paul.
Right.
Nope, the number is static.
I'm going to do knock prone again
Okay.
with the flurry of blows, so he has to save a dex save.
That is a 18 minus 1.
Yeah, we'll allow it. And then I do 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I get 1 more.
All right, let's see it.
Alrighty. So 24 hit.
24 will connect. Let's see the damage.
Let's see. 5.
5.
So Angus, what you see is this thing is roaring and burning in front of you. In this moment, it turns and looks at Meilin, right as Meilin, with the bow staff, jams it right in the thigh. Pulling it up, you can see he seems to have found purchase right behind its kneecap, driving it down to one knee. Using the bow staff as a pole vault, launches himself up in the air, hits this thing in the cheek with a round kick, spins around his pole, and comes in with the knee, driving this thing's nose all the way into its skull. All of you hear this huge snap sound as the bones of its skull cave in, and it just drops to the side, burning.
Dead! What?
Well then,
Good job, Pyro.
you should have started off with that.
And do you have any movement that you want to do?
I just kind of bow to it in respect.
All right.
Geared up, ready, staring at this big giant.
Yeah, you do have movement to get close to it, so you can bow it right in front of him.
I'm gonna bow from where I'm at, and I'm gonna be in the same spot where I'm located currently.
All right, then, Angus.
Alright, I'm gonna run up
Because I don't have
next
a
to
lot of hit
Val.
point stuff.
right over here.
Okay.
Right here.
Yep.
Oh my god, he's like this.
I'm like, hey, Tiny, and I'm going to use the healer's kit on Val.
Oh.
So this will be my action. As an
Okay.
action, you spend one use of my healer's kit, so now I'm down to 3, and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points. So that is
Better than a shaving kit.
so 2 and 4, so that's 6. Plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit die. So that's 6 plus 4, so now you get 10.
10.
All right,
Awesome.
so he heals you for 10.
And you cannot... I can't heal you that way until you finish a short or long rest.
Okay.
At least not with the super extra stuff.
Yeah, that's
All right, you
pretty
see Angus run over. You're kind of clutching your side that you feel blood coming out from underneath your armor. And in that moment, you feel Angus's hand kind of push yours out of the way with what feels like almost a cold compress. You can feel the healing oils of the salve that he's packed in there along with some bandage gauze to try to staunch the bleeding.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to cast Serious Smite again.
Woo!
All right. And Angus kind of gives you a nod, the warhammer, and then it just flames up again.
Sweet.
All right.
24.
That's all I got.
And we are now Ugly, who didn't like what he saw at all, roars at Angus. And that is 23 to hit.
Yep. That gets me. I guess.
That is 15 points of damage. As Angus, looking badass with his flaming warhammer, then the tree trunk just smashes him right across the side.
As I'm tightening up wounds. Smashing, yeah. Ow.
Almost as if it was trying to swat a bug. And we are to Val.
That's cold.
If you're up to me, kill it. Then I'll bring the echo right here. And is there any visible ones or like an area?
He seems bleeding from a few wounds that you've landed on him from various places. Nothing looks crippling.
So with the echo, actually, you know what? I wanna make it seem like the echo's gonna attack, but it's also me at the same time, and I'm gonna attack through me.
You guys, okay, you're mirroring each other's movements?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
That's 20.
20 will
Modify.
hit.
And that's 8 damage.
8 damage, very nice.
And then I will use one more time through the echo this time, and like it seems since we were both hitting at the same time, unleash incantation,
Okay,
and that would be 16 to hit,
hits.
and that is 12 damage.
That is 12 damage. So the two of
You're
you,
a wrecking ball today.
it smashes Angus. Angus kind of is pushed slightly out of the way, away from you, and it looks back and forth at you and your echo. The two of you both cut simultaneously towards each other and away from each other. Both of you rear back with your long swords, running it back in, it trying to track, unable to figure out exactly where, and both of you from the sides, through the ribs, both pierce, and you can feel not only the resistance of its internal organs, but you can kind of feel the faint longsword connect with yours as you both pierce its heart, and you see its eyes just bulge, and it roars in your face as you're trying to hold, and the weight of it keeps pushing towards you as it slowly collapses in front of you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way of this.
11.
That is just enough. This thing slams down. It's the boulder of its head, like an inch from your foot where it makes contact.
I kick it.
So it just goes.
DM, one more question.
Yes.
Did the ropes ever cling, cling, cling?
Jesus.
Actually,
Wow.
I do need all of you to make perception checks to see what you saw and heard during the course of this.
That's a 1.
A natural one.
Yeah, 4.
4?
12.
15.
15. Okay.
I was
You guys-
being hit pretty good.
You two did hear the quick snap and clink of the ropes letting go as both of these things just came plowing through them, but you guys noticed nothing else.
Is Gundren still there?
So, question for DM. So, now that I'm definitely not charmed, I know that I was charmed as written, correct?
Yes, you know that a charm effect
Now
had
I'm
occurred.
pissed. Okay.
Is Gundren okay? Can I go check on him?
Go back and check on Gundren.
I check on the bodies. What do they have?
Okay, you make an investigation check while you check on Gundren. Gundren seems to be okay, but you can make a medicine check if you want to inspect his condition. 6, all right.
I'll go inspect the other one, see what he has on him.
Same investigation for you, please. Medicine check.
21.
21. Gundren is
the dice of the dice.
Yeah.
still healing, but he's completely unconscious. But he's very stable, not declining in the slightest. All right, investigation check from you.
6.
5.
5.
Haha, I beat you.
They have on them very rugged, torn hide armor.
Okay.
Clearly, the weapons that they are using were, in fact, tree trunks that they had ripped out and just torn the branches off of as
That's
a
why it
weapon.
hurt so much.
Did it feel like you got hit by
We got hit by a tree.
But they don't seem to have any personal effects. One of them has a kind of half-crushed skull on a piece of rawhide strapped to its belt. Apparently, as some sort of token
I thought that
or
was
trinket
from
it
my
was carrying
bow
around, but
Like a trophy.
it had, yeah, you assume it's some sort of trophy, but it had, the two of them have nothing of value on them at all.
Is there any marks on them? As if they belong to somebody?
You're off with the gun.
I was
Well,
gonna say.
I'm like, okay. I'm done. You guys found anything?
Like, no, and I kick that one.
From
Hear this
the,
clunk as Angus's boot clatters on the side of its skull.
from the one that I kind of, slightly punched in the face a lot,
Yeah, its face is crushed in.
Okay.
is one of its kind of mandible fangs that usually stick out of there. Is it kind of loose? Can I pry one off? Is it...
There's a small kind of tusk-like tooth in the lower jaw that you can rip out if you want to desecrate the body.
Desecrate the body.
It's more
Desecrate the
of
body. Desecrate the body.
it's more
Desecrate
of
the body.
it's more of my my penance.
Desecrate
Same
the
thing
body.
with the dragon.
It's your penance to
For when I
To desecrate it?
remember, again, it's more of like punishment later on. When I'm alone, it's things that I think about.
Desecrate the body.
Okay. Do you want anyone to see you doing this?
No, I really don't.
Okay, then I
wanna
need
be
you to
behind
make
the
a
tree back
sleight
here.
of hand.
Especially since that's the one.
I mean, I can hide behind the giant thing that's in
I
front
mean,
of
he
me.
punched it really good. That thing must be like really good.
Yeah, this is a sleight of hand check.
So 9.
9. What are your two passive perceptions?
Passive, 13.
16. You see Meilin,
Both of us look
as
at
he's
it.
inspecting the body, kind of look around a little bit. You see him reach into the mouth. You see him, his hand shake a little bit. You see this. You see him just slip something into a pouch.
Can we both be like looking at him like,
Yeah,
I don't look at them at all. I'm just looking down.
what are you doing, buddy?
I didn't find anything on their bodies.
Yeah, I can tell you were in the mouth.
They have rawhide armor. Does that interest you?
And
No,
then,
no,
we
it's
hear
not.
the echo, desecrate the body. Desecrate the body. Alright, anyway, I'm just gonna let it go. I don't
I'm
care.
gonna go
I
back
don't
over
care.
by where the
I don't
torch
care.
is. I'm just gonna sit down and continue my watch.
Okay. As you sit down,
Can't see anything. They're
you look around, and it takes you just a second because something's not quite right. And you see your packs are gone. Thank you for listening to House of Crit Presents The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Join us next time as the adventure continues. If you like our content, please like, share, and comment. For more House of Crit, you can join us at houseofcrit.com and on our YouTube channel. Click on the links in the description below for more Dungeons & Dragons content, and be sure to check out Behind the Screen, a roundtable discussion featuring the Dungeon Masters of House of Crit.